Coming to the laptop part, we have i3, i7 and i9 processors. So comparably, i7 and i9 are the best for the heavy applications work that you want to do. Or if you even want to opt for video editing or gaming purpose, so i7 and i9 are more preferable. So coming to the processor part, a processor plays a vital role in the performance of a particular system or PC. So here we have two companies like Intel or AMD. So mostly people go with Intel because that is widely spread over the market. So as per my view, AMD is also doing good because it has come up with a new series, AMD Ryzen series, and that is literally doing good in the market because it has come up with a very good clock speed. The processor matters better because of the clock speed that plays a main role in its performance. So it has come up with a very good clock speed. So you can even opt for that. Intel or AMD, both are doing good in the market as of now. So cores will play a vital role because cores will split the work among share the work among each other. If there is a work that will be shared among the cores in order to do it more efficiently and within less time consumption, right? So if you go with i3, you'll get around 2 cores, and if you go with i5, you'll be getting around 4 cores, and if you go with i7, you'll be getting around 4 to 6 cores, and if you go with i9 processor, you'll be getting around 8 and above cores. But cores really plays a vital role in in the fast performance, in the fast efficient work of any application. Okay, will because the course will split the work and it will do it accordingly. But preferably I'll just suggest you to go with i7 and i9. i5 is also good for video editing and some gaming experiences, but if you want to the best product over the market, go with i7 or i9. Okay, which would help you. Now we go with the generations part. Most of them have many doubts on generations. What does this generations mean? So generating, but they are the enhancements, because the enhancements in the chip that companies make for more efficiency, like low power consumption or good performance and low heat issues, and these all things the company will consider all these things and work on chip, and they enhance the features of each and every chip in each and every generation. So when you consider this generations part, always go above seventh and eighth generation, because as we are in 2020, and also consider the resale price. For example, in the future, you feel like you want to resell your laptop or PC. So the resale value will also be considered, right? So if you are in a good generation, don't prefer the generations below sixth, or don't go with sixth generation because they are too outdated. Try to go with seventh generation, eighth generation or above, but not below that. Okay, for good. Coming to the RAM part, always go with the DDR4 and above series, because DDR3 is the outdated one. It's not outdated one, but preferably always go with DDR4 because it is more efficient with good frequency. And coming to the frequency part, make sure that the frequency will be around 2400 mhz and above. Now I'll just go through the requirements of the processors and the amount of RAM that is required for them. Okay, for i3 processor, 4 GB RAM is enough in order to perform the operations, and for i5 around 8 GB to 16 GB RAM is enough. And coming to i7 one, around 8 to 32 GB you can go with in order to perform your operations. So coming to the graphic card, where does this graphic card play a vital role? If you want to see a good high quality high definition movies, if you want to go with a good gaming experiences, or if you are interested in Adobe Photoshop or Corel Draw and editing kind of an environment, then graphic card have a vital role. So coming to the graphic card point, graphic card will be integrated. Intel have an integrated option. Integrated as an graphic card is inbuilt with your computer when you just buy a laptop or a computer which is inbuilt within your computer. But what I prefer is moreover going with the integrated one, because let's go with an example. If you're doing some work on MS Office and at the same time you want to do some other work, or parallelly you're doing some other editing work on the same computer, so then what happens in this integrated environment, the RAM that your system is using will be utilized by the same graphic card, and at the same time the same RAM of your system will be utilized by this graphic card HDD display, and at the same time the operations that you perform in your system. So what I prefer is it's better to go with an external graphic card, because we have Nvidia is providing us graphic cards with good performances. Go with an external graphic card. So if you prefer, like if you are a good video editor, or if you want to get into gaming experiences and all, you can use a different one. Then what happens, the system level RAM will be utilized by the system, and when you use an external graphic card, it always comes up with an internal memory in it. So that internal memory will be utilized by the external graphic card, which we provide externally. So it won't affect the internal system RAM, so smoothly you can work on your system. So if you want to do some high-end application work like video editing, high Blu-ray high definition video editings and all, then go with an external graphic card. Okay, so that's more preferable here. Nvidia provides you the best graphic cards and you can go with it. So coming to the hard disk part, hard disk is also one of the important component of the PC. So where the hard disk work is reflected, let me just get you through that. So when you reboot your system, or else when you copy something from a different pen drive to your pen drive, the kind of speed that you observe will totally decide your hard disk performance. So coming to the hard disk, SSD is the better option in the hard disk. It costs more, but performance wise and speed wise, SSD is more preferable. If you have hard disk and you can exchange it with SSD when you buy a system or a laptop, because SSD level laptops price is more. So here you can do one thing, you can get a hard disk laptop and you can get it replaced by just buying that SSD component and get it done, so that it costs less for you when you opt to buy it. Okay, but the speed is good. When you reboot your system, restart your system, it clearly shows you that experience, you can feel that experience. So within not lesser than 3 to 4 seconds your system will get rebooted and all. So coming to the sizes, we have different sizes like 11 inches, 14, 16 inches. This is up to your comfort which you chose. And coming to the operating system part, some systems or laptops that you buy will come up with a pre installed licensed Windows version, which even costs more. So even it's up to your decision, would you like to opt that, or if you want to opt a non-installed Windows laptop, so that you can get it installed somewhere with lesser cost outside. So meanwhile some even do this, because most of them who are good in their technical aspects, they opt out of this Windows softwares, licensed softwares, and they just go with added SSD instead of getting that Windows licensed software which costs around 7,000 or 8,000. They'll just go with SSD and get it installed so that they can increase the performance of their system. So it totally depends on you and your decision. And coming to the laptops, Lenovo, Dell, Acer are relatively doing good. So here, looking at the brand is okay, but moreover you should also look at the customer service part. Okay, in India preferably the customer service part is good for Dell, Lenovo and Acer as well, but preferably Dell has very good service centers, but until or unless you are in a warranty period, Dell will be the best one. But once you are out of warranty, even it costs more whenever you call a service executive to get your repairs and all. And even Lenovo, okay, Lenovo also have good service centers and you can even prefer them. That's all today, friends. I hope you like this video with more brief content. Please like, share and subscribe to Sri Ganesh Planet, and please press the bell icon.